Hi there. White comes out on top in this simple trap in the Danish gambit, and it's called Danish Simplicity. After e4 and e5, white plays d4. Looks like the center game, but after e takes d4, white doesn't recapture, rather offers up another pawn with c3. After d takes c3, white again doesn't recapture and offers up the pawn on b2 by playing bishop c4. And now after c takes b2 and bishop takes b2, we've reached a key position of the Danish, and this is an explosive variation with fantastic surprise value. However, it's quite rare at top level because there are ways that black can equalize. We see white has given up 2 pawns, but in return he has 2 menacing, marauding bishops. People not too familiar with the Danish might consider the move bishop b4 to be attractive, since it develops a piece with check, and it can exchange minor pieces, which is what black would want, being 2 pawns up. The knight can interpose on c3 or d2, or the king can lose casting rights by moving to f1. Better than bishop b4 perhaps is the move suggested by Carl Schlechter, d5, where black returns material, although seems to gain equality. So after the move bishop b4 and king f1, now black has to do something about the pawn on g7, which is under fire. One way to deal with this is to develop the knight to f6. And now white, who's 2 pawns down, has to continue actively in order to maintain the initiative. e5 does the job, and now the knight is short of flight squares. If the knight were to run to e4, then white can temporarily give up a piece with bishop takes f7, since after king takes f7, white regains the piece with either queen d5 check or queen f3 check. So after e5 by white, black, instead of moving the knight, counters in the center with d5, hitting the bishop. Well, rather than taking on f6, which doesn't give white really too much, perhaps better is bishop b5 check. If black were to interpose with c6, then white's doing okay after e takes f6 and c takes b5, and initiative here for white. So black prefers to play bishop d7 to interpose. Now if white continues with e takes f6, black delivers an embarrassing checkmate in a couple of moves with bishop takes on b5. That's check, forcing the queen to interpose on d3. So after bishop d7, the best white has here is queen a4, and now white is actually in control because the queen is attacking the bishop on b4, the knight on f6 is still being hit, and the queen is defending the bishop on b5. Here the best black can do is drop the bishop back to e7, but after e takes on f6 and bishop takes f6, white has a slight initiative. It's not a winning position, but a comfortable position for white. So this has been Danish Simplicity in the Danish Gambit. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.